Hercules' Pet Cemetery.
Greetings, stargazers. I'm James Albury, director of the Kika Silva Pla Planetarium in Gainesville, Florida.
And I'm Dean Regas, astronomer for the Cincinnati Observatory. We're here to help you find your way around the sky. Every May, the mighty Hercules constellation flexes his muscles in the eastern sky.
He's strong, brave, tough. But how do I put this delicately?
He's not very bright.
Exactly. And his dim stars make him hard to find.
But Hercules is connected to so many fun, gross, and downright weird ancient Greek myths that we love finding his stars in the spring sky.
Plus, Hercules is connected to 3 other springtime constellations that he,
killed.
Yes. Hercules was said to have caused the deaths of Leo the lion, Cancer the crab, and Hydra, a many-headed snake.
So, let's show you Hercules and his pet cemetery in the sky. Okay, we have our sky set up for any night this week facing east at 10:30 p.m. We're looking for a faint muscle-bound hero.
I'm right over here, Dean.
That is true. You've definitely got the muscles, but you're way too bright.
Oh, indeed. And Hercules is tough to find, even for me. I first look for the bright blue star Vega. That lets me know I'm in the area. Up and to the right of Vega is a 4-sided figure of stars called the Keystone. That is Hercules' body.
To picture the rest of his body takes a lot of imagination. So let's throw the picture of him up there. Yep, he's upside down.
Hercules is also known as the Kneeler, but he looks like an acrobat doing a sweet headstand. Hercules' brightest star marks his head and is named Rosselgethy. It's dimmer than the North Star, so it won't stand out, but you may detect a slightly reddish tint to it. That's because Rosselgethy is a red giant star about 300 times wider than our Sun.
If you look carefully at the keystone shape of 4 stars that mark Hercules' body, there's a hidden celestial gem there. You can find it with a pair of binoculars, and it looks just awesome in a telescope. It's called M13, or the Hercules Cluster.
The Hercules Cluster is a group of 300,000 stars. They are so far away, about 2,200 light years, that you probably can't see them with the naked eye.
So Hercules is visible after dark in the eastern sky, but his mythological victims are over in the southwest. According to the legend, Hercules had to perform 12 impossible labors for the king, and his first assignment was to kill the Nemean lion.
You can find this lion in the stars of Leo, a constellation with a backwards question mark for a head and a triangle for a rear end. His brightest star is named Regulus and means, appropriately, Little King. Leo's hide could not be cut or pierced, so Hercules strangled the beast to death. And now he reclines peacefully among the stars.
For Hercules' second job, he had to kill the 7-headed Hydra of Lerna. Hydra is the largest constellation in the sky and stretches 100 degrees from its heads to its tail. The head stars are faint, but make a little ring below Leo and Hydra's brightest star, Alphard.
While Hercules was battling the Hydra, the goddess Hera wanted to make the fight more interesting by sending her pet crab to nip at Hercules' heels. But Hercules, being the He-Man that he was, dispatched the crab with a quick stomp.
And he made crab cakes. No, I'm just kidding. The crab became the constellation Cancer, which looks like an upside-down letter Y to the right of Leo's head. After Hercules successfully killed the Hydra, it got a place in the sky as well.
You'll notice another visitor to the scene on the night of May 20th, when the waxing moon is in the middle of the 3 tragic constellations. And on May 21st, the moon will appear within 1 degree of the star Regulus. That's a super close conjunction that would look great in binoculars. So, look for the not-too-bright hero Hercules in the eastern sky after dark.
And then face southwest to find his victims, Leo, Hydra, and Cancer. Hercules stays away from those monsters in the sky. Maybe he's brighter than we thought. Keep looking up.